The following is a special presentation of 18 WJTS Sports. Welcome to Indiana High School football on 18 WJTS TV. This game of high school football is proudly brought to you by Uvalor Chevy and Uvalor Toyota, Liuna of the Indiana Laborers District Council, Just Whimsy, Meyer Truck Equipment, DuBois County Tire, Mann Enterprises, Carpet Warehouse, and Maringer's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. It's time for kickoff. Let's head out to the field.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Jasper High School football coverage here on 18 WJTS. I'm Carey Schneider, along with Craig Schneider and Jeremy Marcos. And tonight, it's the final regular season game of the 2024 season, as the Wildcats will host here at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium their arch rival, the Analysts of Old Vincennes. The Analysts come into tonight's contest with a 3-5 record. They are smarting off back-to-back losses to both Evansville North and then to Memorial last week, while the Wildcats, Craig, last week pulled out a 28-20 victory against the North Huskies at Bundred Stadium. A game the Wildcats kind of a little back and forth, but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, no question, because in that football game, I felt like it was a very important game for Jasper to pull out because, again, you had the heartbreaker against Castle the week before. You want to come back and play a better football team and a better game, and I felt like that we've really kind of found out some things about us in that North game. A.J. Holzman continues to run the football really well with 23 carries, 133 yards, and a score. Butel had 2 rushing touchdowns, and Ernie also had a touchdown. But I really feel like it kind of sets the stage for where the Wildcats can go tonight, and then, of course, going into the postseason.
Well, tonight, again, as we said, they will wrap up the regular season here at home, finally home after 3 straight weeks on the road and so forth, and about a 5-week out of 6-week stretch there. Yeah. So it's nice to be back home here. Taking on Vincennes Lincoln, as it is rivalry week in the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. And the Alice is, of course, coming in with, as I said, with a 3-5 record, and kind of, from what I understand, do a little platooning on their offensive end.
Yeah, they actually do. They've got a number of weapons when you kind of take a look at it. Now, they've actually played 3 different players at quarterback this year. They'll start Cooper Collins tonight. He's a sophomore, and I think they've kind of found their man in him because, even last week, even though they were defeated by Memorial 35-12, and again, Memorial just rolling through the conference, and they got a big one tonight. But still, in that game, Collins was 14 of 19 passing for 162 yards and a couple touchdowns. He threw those 2 touchdowns to Luke Lindsay, who at one time played a little quarterback for the Vincennes Lincoln Allisons. He had 9 catches for 128 yards and 2 touchdowns, but they also got a really good running attack too. So they rushed for about 110 yards in that game last week, but they are led by number 17, McCrary. He's got 360 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns, but also look for McCormick, number 33. He's got 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. So it's a team that they've got some weapons. So Jasper, I think, defensively is really going to have to kind of set the stage because Vincennes, if you give them a chance, they can put some points on the board. And
it's the Alice's, and they're always prepared to play the Wildcats no matter what. I mean, I don't want to sound, whatever, facetious, whatever, but it is a fact that they come to play, and because it is they hate us more than we actually hate them, if you can believe that. But in any sport, and we've seen that before. So it's a prelude to the tournament next week.
Yeah, no question, because, again, we know where we stand when it comes to the sectional. Boise got the bye there, so they're going to play the winner of Washington and Boonville. And actually, we talked about Washington being a little bit better now, but Boonville actually knocked them off last week. So, again, that's going to be a rematch just a couple weeks later. And Jasper's going to be on the road at Harrison, and the winner of that game will take on probably Evansville Wrights. Wrights is playing Central, and Wrights pretty well manhandled Central earlier this season, just like almost everybody else has. So, it's just one of those deals where is that semifinal game, if Jasper gets there and assuming Wrights will get there, is that really kind of where we're going to stand as far as the championship? You don't want to count out Boonville, but, they're a 4-4 team this year, and you would think that the winner of the Wrights-Jasper game would at least be the favorite if they get to that particular point.
As they say on paper,
yeah.
but you never know. I mean, stranger things have happened, but yeah, if Wrights would take care of Central next week and Wildcats defeat Harrison, we're looking at a Wrights and Jasper matchup back here at Alumni Stadium.
Right.
So, well, the captains for both teams are meeting at midfield for the official toss. Caden Nerney and Matt Butel, Landon Albrand, and, of course, number 62, Tyson Roof for the Cats. So, again, big game, as always, no matter what the records are between these two teams. I mean, they almost kind of mirror each other's self. Jasper 4-4, Alice is 3-5 coming into today's game. So, by the way, of course, it is, obviously the last home game of the regular season, so it's senior night. And prior to the game tonight, senior football players, managers, cheerleaders, and members of the Marching Wildcats and dance team, along with their parents, were introduced along the sidelines here at Alumni Stadium and Joe Rollletter Field. So congratulations to all of them. We'll take a little time later on to recognize at least the senior players, maybe a little bit before the second half is what we're planning. So we'll make sure we mention them, and kudos to them as well. So 14 senior football players and a student manager at least. Like I said, countless cheerleaders, dance team members, and, of course, the band itself. Wasn't paying attention to exactly see who. So the Alice's have won the toss, and they have elected to receive, it sounds like. So Jasper will be kicking off to Lincoln. And of course, Wildcats and Alice's here on almost late Friday night here in October, late October Friday night. We're finally getting some decent football weather,
exactly.
As they say.
Yeah, we got the windows open here and don't need air conditioning or anything like that. But.
And we weren't sweating bullets just climbing up the steps, as Bob Lemel and I, as in our, of course, great physical shape, climbing up the steep steps here at the newly remodeled Jerry Burr Alumni Stadium. So, all right, Colton Smith will tee up the football at the 40-yard line, and it looks like we got number 17 and 12 back deep for the Alices. 17, of course, being B.B. McCrary, and number 12, Luke Lindsay. Lindsay also is their kicker and punter, we might add, and so.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Vincennes decided to go, to take the football first instead of defer, because, again, they really rely on their offense. So I think that what they want to do is try to really kind of establish that in this football game. And, if they can get on the board first, they feel like that might be an advantage for them as opposed to allowing the Wildcats to go first, because I think that their defense has struggled a little bit this year and they've given up some points. But for the most part, they really want their offense on the field as much as possible.
All right. Smith comes forward. Nice high kick. Will be taken by McCrary. He will bring it forward to about the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. And it looks like number 12 for the Cats, Dylan Roblin, comes in to make the stop.
Yeah, Roblin just came flying through there. He initially got slowed up a little bit, but Roblin just really took advantage of that. So, he's on special teams there. And, hey, that's your job to get down there and just stop that ball carrier. So he did an outstanding job in his coverage there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line for the Alices as they start. And that quarterback, of course, once again, is Cooper Collins, a sophomore. He and the Alices, and he will work out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, throws a pitch on the far side. And that is going to be number 18 on the reception, Brady Kerwer, and he was tackled on the play by number 20, Jaden Peak.
Yeah, they come out throwing right away. That's what they want to do. Collins has completed 61% of his passes, 54 of 88 for 549 yards, 7 touchdowns, and just 2 interceptions. And that's actually only in 4 games. So, again, he's a sophomore, and he's a player that they're really wanting to develop. So they're going to try to display him as much as possible tonight.
Pick up a 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 at the 24. Handoff goes to number 13, it looks like. Number 13 for the Alice's. Excuse me. Schneider, that was actually 33. That was my bad. And that is Mac McCormick.
Yeah, it was a good job by Albrand to really just get in that backfield and slow that up before his other teammates pretty well cleaned up. But, yeah, if Jasper can keep them from getting any type of rushing attack, forcing them to pass, I think that's going to be a big advantage, especially controlling the line of scrimmage there.
After a 1-yard loss, Collins fires a pass downfield. It is caught, first down yardage and more at the 35-yard line. Reception is made by number 18 for the Alice's, Brady Kerwer.
Yeah, I think we were afraid for the long pass there, but, boy, he just cut that off, and nobody was there. So, on the coverage was number 7, Jack Levin. But, yeah, they just kind of gave him too much open space there, and he was able to get an easy first down.
14-yard pickup, I believe that was, to the 37-yard line, first down and 10. Collins tries a pass this side to McCrary. McCrary will take it right to midfield before he is brought down by Ernie and number 2 for the Cats, Jude Peters. So Caden Ernie and Jude Peters combined for the stop, but not before the Alice's are able to get another first down, and now we're sitting at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, an easy hookup right there. He just chucked it right out there to Lindsey. And he had some blockers ahead, so big play for Vincennes, and they're showing it on the pass. Not really much on the run so far, but they're able to throw the football, obviously.
Getting up the middle on the carry, that time was Mac McCormick. And we have a player down for the Alice's. Looks like number 54, is that? I just see the 5, but Alice's have a man down right now who is obviously in pain, so we're going to take an injury timeout. It's number 59 for Lincoln, Brady Anderson, the junior. So Anderson is being tended on the field. We'll take a quick break and come back right after this on 18 WJTS.
Jubilar Chevy in Jasper, Indiana is your headquarters for new half-ton Silverados. And we've got them in stock. Choose from LTs, RSTs, Trail Bosses, and even High Countries. All in stock now. If we don't have the truck you're looking for, we can get it for you. The Chevy Silverado has a heritage and a history like no other truck, and now is a great time to buy one. Find your Silverado at Jubilar Chevy in Jasper. Online at jubilargm.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
So Brady Anderson has been walking off on his own power, but rather gingerly after being injured on that last play. The Alice's have second down and 8, Craig, at the 48, as we mentioned off break. They've gone to Kerber twice already.
Yeah, he's going to spread it out as far as his receivers, but he's still got his favorites out there. So Lindsey, number 12, be looking for him to get a number of catches as he leads the team with 24.
Lindsey was on the move right before the snap, but Collins is going to keep the football, and he's going to take it across the 45 to about the 43. So Cooper Collins on the carry. He's going to bring up third down and about 3 right there at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, this is big for Jasper. If Jasper can get into the backfield and maybe get him for a loss on a sack or something, because we got to knock them back a little bit further back before they decide to go for on fourth down if they get some yardage on this particular play. But, yeah, you knock them back there, maybe that's going to force a punt. So this is very key for the Wildcat pass rush here.
Here's a handoff, and across the 40, inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Again, number 33, Mac McCormick. So McCormick with first down yardage. Alice is kind of, I don't exactly say having her way, but kind of in bits and pieces doing the job as far as moving the football.
Yeah, they're just marching right down the field that time. When you're in third and short there, I kind of expected them to maybe throw there just because that's kind of their game, but they got a really nice run there by McCormick and came up with a 7-yard run. So they're starting to mix it up a little bit here. Now the quarterback, that wasn't a design draw, I don't believe. He decided to just kind of go up, but yeah, Jasper had decent coverage downfield to force that.
And that was Elliott Smith who made the tackle on the play, and that's going to result in about let's just say a loss of 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll bring up second down and 10 back to the 37. 38 perhaps, 37. So Collins, as you said, on a draw that probably was not expected or planned for, was lucky to, barely got it back. In fact, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. So again, second down 11. Collins tries the other side. Pass is complete to number 33, McCormick.
Yeah, they were trying to backside screen there. Just, you basically flow to the right side, chuck it the other way, and Jasper read it perfectly. So obviously that's a play I think that they probably have run before, and we saw it on film. So a good job by the Wildcats to cover that.
Well, the Alice at least managed to get it back to the original line of scrimmage. So third down and 10 from the 36. Pass screen on this side to Lindsay, and Lindsay will just get it, won't even get it to the 35. I believe they see where they mark it. Actually, I'm sorry, that was going to be to the 32 they'll put it down, 33 maybe, 33.
Yeah, they're trying to set up that screen over there and have the blockers in front, but it was read very well by Caden Ernie. He came flying up there. He read it the entire way, and they weren't able to gain but 3 yards on that play.
So we'll bring up fourth down, 4th and 7 at the 33. So we'll see what the Jasper defense can hold the Alice's. As Collins fires a pass to the far side, incomplete. That was intended again to Luke Lindsay. And the Wildcats will take over on down. So great job by the Jasper defense to pick up the pace and force the Alice's to turn it over.
Yeah, they were able to get into Wildcat territory a little bit there, but I think just that initial play that knocked them back 1 yard, that threw them off a little bit and kind of forced them in passing situations for the rest of the downs there. And Jasper had good coverage, and I feel like, Vincennes moved the ball a little bit, but the defense for the Wildcats kind of got settled in there and really did an outstanding job to not allow them to go any further.
So 1st and 10, Jasper, as they start their first drive of the night at the 33-yard line with Max Butel under center. Holzman behind him. Handoff goes to A.J., and A.J. will take it to about the 38, maybe 39. To put it down at the 38.
Yeah, he picks up 5 or 6 on that particular play, but I think that's what we're going to see in this initial drive, a lot of heavy dose of A.J. Holzman, because, again, he's our power runner, and I feel like that we've got just a little bit more size on the front line compared to Vincennes, so expect the Wildcats to really, really pound on this drive.
On second down, again to Holzman. A.J. across the 40 into about the 42. Mac McCormick makes the tackle on the play for the Alice's. It'll bring up third down and 1, Craig.
Yeah, it's going to be short yardage here, so a good job by the Wildcats there. He was spun down, but he was able to gain probably another 2 yards after that initial contact, and expect to see that from A.J. all night tonight. He's just going to power his way down the field, and I expect a huge game from him.
Let's see if the Cats will go back to Holzman here, or Miss Butel perhaps just shoot it up the middle himself. And they will go to A.J., and he will pick up the first down. So just across just about to the 44 is where they needed to go, and we'll just call it the 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, he just needed the yard. He got 2 there, but good job by Colton Duke, number 24 for Vincennes. He came flying up from his linebacker spot, and really prevented that from being anything more than just the short yardage that he got.
5:45 to go in the first quarter. Quick moving first quarter at that. AJ again, and he's going to be wrapped up on the play by number 72 for the Alice's. And I believe that was 72. He's not on the roster. I missed a number. Either way, it's going to pick up of about 3 perhaps. Should bring up second down and 7. Second down and 7 at the 46.
Yeah, I really want to see our offensive line just get a little bit better settled. The last couple plays have not gone for much, so we just really got to move that line and push them back about 3 or 4 yards on every play so that Holzman can get through those holes.
Eichelbeck splits on the far side.
Busted play.
And Butel is going to end up losing as a result of it. Probably about at least 2, if not 3. He's darn near back to the original line of scrimmage on third down coming up.
Yeah, they were trying to set up the option there for Jack Levin, but Butel actually went to the left, and I think the play was designed to go right because that's where everybody else went. So, and especially with him coming in motion there, so just a busted play and a loss. So this is a big key for the Wildcats here because, again, 3rd and long, passing's not our strong point, but we're going to have to come up with a big play here.
3rd down and 9 at the 44. And Butel will be forced to work out of the shotgun with 3 receivers on the far side. He'll roll out. He'll fire a pass. It's complete to Heichelbeck. And Heichelbeck has the first down yardage at about the 42 of Vincennes Lincoln.
All right, so right there, Max Butel, outstanding job as he rolled out, and he had plenty of time to throw, so he allowed his receivers to make their cuts and to get through their routes, and wide open was Heichelbeck, so a big 14, 15-yard play to get that first down.
He found Luke Heichelbeck at the 42-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 now for the Cats. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 42. Let's see, under 4 minutes to go. Holzman on the carry. AJ, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. AJ Holzman from 42 yards out. The Wildcats draw first blood. They lead it 6-0.
Yeah, again, AJ showing off his speed right there. We love his power between the tackles and all that, but boy, if he can burst through that line of scrimmage, nobody's catching him. So again, he's just been shocking me in the last few games how quick he can get through the line, and once he gets into the defensive backfield, he's not been able to be stopped. So another huge run for him.
And speaking of getting through the lines, big hole on the right side for him to drive through and again take it from 42 yards out in the score. And we have Marvin Mejia. Extra kick is good. So with Mejia's kick, a 42-yard run by A.J. Holzman gives the Wildcats a 7-0 lead. 3:34 to go in the first quarter. Back after this on 18 WJTS.
McDonald's is committed to being the best first job in America with flexible schedules, professional training, customer service, and leadership opportunities, along with competitive wages and paid vacation. You could earn up to $3,000 in educational benefits while learning work skills that will help you in any career field. Further your education with Indiana Tech by getting 20% off their tuition rate. Team members receive free meals on the clock and a 30% discount while off duty. McDonald's is committed to helping you succeed. Explore McDonald's job opportunities at manmcdonalds.com.
Back once again at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium and Joe Rolleder Field, where the Wildcats have jumped out to a 7-0 lead with 3:34 to go in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, great drive for the Wildcats, starting at the 33-yard line after the stop defensively against Vincennes there. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 running plays and 1 good pass play to get that third down conversion. And that was huge. You know, again, just kind of give Butel and also the receiving corps out there a little confidence that we can throw the football against this team tonight. But again, 5 of those 6 runs were Holzman, and again, just he was totally on display there.
Looks like it's going to be McCrary. He's going to bring forth the kick, and he's going to be wrapped up on the play right there on the bottom is Heichelbeck, and looks like number 24 for the Wildcats, and that is Ethan Young. So nice pursuit by the Jasper special teams coming in on the coverage.
Well, he almost did kind of the same thing he did last time. He just ran straight ahead and didn't really try to make any moves to the outside. So it was pretty easy for the Wildcats on the coverage there, so we'll take it.
1st and 10, Analyst will set up at the 22. So Vincennes Lincoln with their second drive of the night. Collins out of the gun. He will hand off to number 33. Of course, that's Mac McCormick. And then on the bottom of the pile there looks like number 2, Jude Peter. But not before McCormick is able to pick up about 6. And it will be 7, actually, so we'll call it 2nd down and 3 at the 29.
Yeah, just a simple run to the outside there, and it was wide open until he finally had some contact there with Lukemeyer. Lukemeyer tried to make a strip there, wasn't able to get it out of his hands, but yeah, the rest of the Wildcats were able to finish that off.
So on second down, fakes the handoff, throws a pass, it's complete. Over on the far side to number 12 for the Alice's, Luke Lindsay.
Well, that's the second time Levin over there on the far side in his corner position, just giving a lot of cushion. So, you know, they did a little play action, so that might have thrown him off a little bit. That's the first time we've seen him with a little play action before the throw. But, again, just a wide open receiver and easy pitch and catch for a first down.
On the reception was 12 Luke Lindsay, and actually Jack Levin made the tackle on the play. Alice's pick up a first down, 1st and 10 from the 35. Collins throws a pass, is tipped and incomplete, intended for number 12 Luke Lindsay. So Lindsay's been a pretty big target of his both already here in the first couple of drives.
Yeah, he's definitely their leading receiver. As I said, he was 24 receptions coming into the football game. Last week had 9 against Memorial. So, yeah, that's definitely the guy they're going to be throwing to for the most part. But again, you know, a good young quarterback like this, I mean, he's going to spread things out a little bit, so expect other guys to see their opportunities as well.
Second down and 10 from the 35. 2:06 on the clock. And handoff goes to McCormick. Are they going to blow that dead? Or is he?
Yeah, there's forward progress right
there. Okay.
Man, we came with a hard blitz the opposite side there. Number 28 was coming in, Jalen Manners.
Thank you. I was trying to pick up who that was. Manners with the pursuit. He darn near got every bit of Cooper Collins on that, and with that blitz and that play, that results in a loss of 2. It looks like. So I'll bring up 3rd down and 12 at the 33. So Alice has had 3 men on this side, 1 on the far. Cormick in behind him. Collins looks. Flag is down. Pass is actually completed to number 17, McCrary. So B.B. McCrary on the reception, but we're going to see what this penalty is all about. Officials discussing it at the moment. Wait for the indication. And we look like it is a block below the knees there, or, chop block or whatever you want to call it, against the Alices. So it'll go against the Vincennes Lincoln. That'll bring up, repeat 3rd down. Walk it back to the, looks like the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
It's a huge penalty against the Alices.
Yeah, so a lot of real estate that Vincennes has got to come up with here.
3rd and, I was going to say forever, at the 3rd, looks like the scoreboard says 30, so 3rd down and very, very long for Lincoln, and we're back at the 18.
I think it's more like about 27.
Pass complete. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It was incomplete as it was overthrown to number 4, Brody Phillips, and the Alices will be forced to punt.
Yeah, the big part about that loss there is really the shift in field position because, again, they're right there around the 35, 40-yard line that they were going to get on that particular play, but pushing him back there and then not coming up with anything on that 3rd down play gives Wildcats great field position, as you can see Ernie right there at the 49-yard line waiting for the punt.
He's waiting for the punt. That will come from Brody Phillips, the sophomore. Phillips' punt is a short punt, and it's going to take a looked like it was going to take a favorable bounce for Jasper, but it does manage to roll to about the 43-yard line. So regardless, excellent position for Jasper as they start their 2nd drive.
Yeah, so I'm sure that, Holzman's out there, so we're going to see more of, I think, AJ just pounding up the middle. And but really, we need to get to the offensive line to just really push them back. So I know that we opened up a wide open hole for them on that 42-yard run, but I'd like to see what we were able to do between the tackles and just kind of move Vincennes back a little bit and get some nice 5, 6, 7-yard runs on this drive.
So as we start at the 43-yard line, first down and 10. Butel will fire on first down to a pass that's complete. Heichelbeck makes the catch at the 15. Oh, they're going to wave it off, incomplete.
Yeah, that was actually a really good hit there by number 18, Kerwer. But, well, maybe he's not shaking up. He's kind of running off there. But, yeah, he was the free safety that made the contact because it looked like Heichelbeck was going to haul that in, but a good defensive play there on the contact to force that incomplete.
So, second down and 10 will be coming up as a result at the 43.
Now, Jasper trying to throw him off a little bit with the pass play there, but look for us to start moving things with the running game.
Back to your bread butter, most likely. So with Holzman in the backfield, and handoff goes to A.J. A.J. across the 40 and down to about the 36.
Yeah, really good job by the offensive line there, led by Andrew Obermeyer, number 60. He had a nice block here to open things up for him. So Wildcats having success on the left side there for 7 yards.
7-yard gain, as Craig said. Third down and 3 at the 36-yard line. Probably looks like it's going to be the last play of the first quarter. We got 12 seconds on the clock, and it's going to run. So that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter play with the score: Jasper 7, Vincennes Lincoln 0. Back after this on 18 WJTS.
After a long day of digging holes and keeping cats out of my yard, I'll wind down on a nice, comfy, soft cloud. My human buys the best fluffy stuff from Carpet Warehouse.
At Carpet Warehouse, you'll find a floor that will please the whole family, even the ones with 4 legs. Rory loves to cool off by laying on laminates, tile, vinyl, or wood. You'll love them for their style and many selections.
Carpet Warehouse. Quality I can lay on. Quality you can stand on.
All right, back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium for the second quarter of action. Craig Schneider, Carey Schneider, and Jeremy Marcos, as we got all the right people in straight. So from the 36-yard line, handoff actually goes to Levin, and Jack is going to be maybe pick up about 2 on that play. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, I think that's an outstanding play call there, but Vincennes just read it right away. So, you know, a little fake to the fullback straight up and get the ball in Levin's hands because, again, he's also a hard runner. Didn't gain much, but I like what we're doing there.
4th down for the Cats at the 34. Looks like we got Lukemeyer set in on a play here for the first time on the offensive end tonight, it looks like. Levin on the left. Handoff goes, though, to Holzman. A.J. just gets tripped up on the play by number 10 for the Alice's Leighton Battles. But it'll be enough for a first down, and it'll be a 1st and 10 at about the 28. Or sorry, make that 27.
Yeah, just a short yardage situation there, and Holzman just plowed right through. So an easy first down gain. Looked like it was going to break a little bit there, but yeah, he was just tripped up before he was able to get to the outside.
1st and 10 from the 27. Opening minutes here of the second quarter. A.J. up the middle. He will be brought down by number 62, and check out who's on the bottom of the pile there too is number 15. So number 15, Moises Mariquin, and 62, Thomas Harmon III, make the stop for the Alice's, and it looks like a gain of 4. Second down and 6.
Yeah, the Wildcats are just going to really continue to pound Vincennes because they're going to get worn out, I think. You know, so again, you're just pretty well setting yourself up for the rest of the football game on this drive.
Looking at the depth chart, they have a number of players going both ways, in fact. And there is Holzman, big hole, and he is going to take it to just shy of the 15 to the 16. That'll be enough for another first down.
Yeah, we'll see if the Wildcats try to mix things up here, but it's just working right now. Again, just giving it to Holzman, letting him plow up the middle. Everything's between the tackles right now, too. So even on his touchdown run, he was running off tackle a little bit there and was able to just plow right through that hole and go 42 yards. So, yeah, Jasper needs to continue to do what they're doing right now.
From the 16, Holzman on the carry. Across the 10, down to about the 6. He is going to be brought down by number 32 for the Alice's Blake Green. And it should be, that's close to the first down. It looks like, if not, boy, he's close.
Now, I'm surprised they're not measuring that. Well, yeah, okay.
I think they
are. I was going to say, because
they are going to, they should be measuring, but either way, it's officials call. No, they're not. They're going to give him first down. Go ahead and give him first and goal at the 6.
Okay.
So first and goal from the 6. Holzman across the 5 and down to about the 3, if not the 2.
Yeah, he looked like he had a wide open shot there to take it all the way in, but they closed in a little bit. So number 33, Mac McCormick, who also plays a linebacker spot there in addition to his running back. But, yeah, I just keep doing the same thing, and we'll be in the end zone in a play or two.
Looks like at the 2-yard line, second down and goal. I like how Holzman goes into that squat right down here before the play like a catcher.
Ooh.
On the carry is the quarterback, Max Butel. 2 yards into the end zone for a Wildcat score.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Butel did an outstanding job on the read there because, they obviously were plugging the middle, and he looked like he was also going to possibly give it up to Levin, but just raced to the outside. So, again, that's his option. It's a triple option offense with the run, and Butel with a perfect read to get that 3-yard score.
So Marvin on once again for his second PAT try of the night. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. So Mejia's extra point kick makes it Jasper 14, Vincennes Lincoln 0, 9:07 to go, and the second quarter of play. We're back after this.
Get game day ready with food fit for a fan. Cheer on the Jasper Wildcats or celebrate a victory with a treat from Jasper's Dairy Queen. Grab some sweet treats while watching the Wildcats in action this season. Score on favorites like a decadent blizzard or a signature creation like a chocolate sundae. You can also get Orange Julius at your original West Side Dairy Queen. Dine in or drive through before or after a game for your favorite Dairy Queen treat. Best of luck, Wildcats, from Phyllis and her team at Jasper's Dairy Queen.
43-yard drive and 9 plays is capped off by Max Butel's 2-yard touchdown run. It's 14-0 Jasper.
Yeah, Wildcats opened up with a pass play that looked like it was going to go for something there, but a good defensive play to knock it away from Heichelbeck. But after that, it's just pretty well Holzman all the way. Had one run by Levin, and then, of course, capped off with the quarterback sweep. But, yeah, I'll tell you what, we just need to kind of continue this ground and pound offense and keep this thing going.
Here comes Colton Smith with yet another kickoff. High kick. Thinking about fumble, picked up by number 12, Lindsey. Lindsey gets it across the 30, just past the 30-yard line before he's going to be brought down. The 31-yard line looks like they're going to put it down at. First and 10, Alice's.
Yeah, defense needs to keep doing what they're doing. That last drive really benefited by the 15-yard penalty to push them back. But prior to that, the defense was doing an outstanding job just kind of taking Vincennes out of their offense. So we need to do that again on this drive here.
We got a penalty flag before the play. It looks like somebody lined up off sides.
There's a little movement, I think.
Or a movement was okay. I'm sorry. Legal procedure against the Alice's. I pushed them back 5. Lindsey was in motion. And I don't know if it was a lineman move or something.
They threw it right away, so something had to happen in the interior there.
All right, so first down and 15 now from the 26. So Alice's well, not too big, but of course they had a bigger penalty earlier that really brought their earlier drive. Carey goes to number 33, McCormick.
I'll tell you what, Landon Albrand is playing outstanding defense from the last few games that I've been watching. Again, he is just all over the football field. He's got really good quickness. He's obviously, got a lot of length there in his size, but boy, he just reads things perfectly, and that was an outstanding defensive play there.
He's got the speed, and he's just got the athleticism. I mean, no question about it. And he's all over the football field on the defensive end. Second down and 14. Pass is complete on this side to number 18 for the Alice's, Brady Kerwer. And Levin makes the tackle on the play to knock him out of bounds. And it'll be enough for a first down at about the 41.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is kind of keep an eye as far as the Wildcat defense. I'm starting to think we're running more of a zone there because he went in between, but boy, Levin is just he's threatened by the deep play, and he's just leaving too much cushion there. That's the third time I've mentioned that tonight.
Bad moon around it. So, first and 10 at the 41, and another whistle. And looks like it's probably houses are moving back. Somebody moved again. And it is, in fact, in legal procedure against Lincoln. So the second one on this drive alone. So first down and 15 back to 36. Moon.
Be nice.
I am. First down and 15. Athletes. Here we go. All right. Pass on the far side is incomplete, intended again to number 12, Luke Lindsay. That'll bring up second down and 15 from the 36.
But again, Albrand getting into the backfield there, so chasing him down and kind of forcing him to just throw an errant pass too far high and too far out of bounds for anything to happen there. But they converted last time, so again, you got to be really mindful of what they're able to do as far as throwing downfield.
Second down and 15 now with 11 to go in the second quarter. Handoff goes to number 17, and that's B.B. McCrary. So McCrary is going to pick up maybe a yard on the play after that. Third down coming up.
Yeah, Wildcats read that well. Again, that's the other thing, too, is that you want your linebackers to read those types of plays that are coming up, especially, Vincennes, who likes to throw the football. They're going to try to sneak a little sweep here and there, but outstanding job by the defense to see that all the way and stop it.
Here we are on third down now.
And we got caught there.
Another.
Yeah, it's going to be against the Wildcats this time.
Okay.
Vincennes caught him with the cadence there, so a 5-yard pickup
takes them back to the original line of scrimmage, or at least just past, I should say. So third down, just call it third down and 10 at the 41. So third and 10 at the 41 for the Alice's.
Third and 10 Alice's at the 41-yard line.
As Collins brings in the play from the Lincoln sidelines. It's again the regular season finale for, of course, all of Indiana high school football here week 9. Sectionals get underway next week. Cats will be at Harrison. Collins back. He gets pressure. Just gets away from the tackler, and he manages to get all the way to the 50-yard line, and after all that, he's got himself a first down.
I don't know what happened there. Jasper was right there, just set to make the sack. And, he was trying to go deep on the play, so it was really outstanding coverage by Ernie over on the opposite side. But, to let him get away from that and come up with a first down, Cats defense cannot allow that to happen.
One man had him in his grasp and he was able to slip through his fingers. And anyway, it ends up being first down and 10 for Lincoln at Jasper's 49. So the Wildcats were on the verge of making the Analyst punt. First down as the pass is complete. Nice leaping catch made on the far side over there to number 12 again, and that is Luke Lindsay. So Lindsay will pick up, looks like 8 on that play. He'll bring up second down and 2 at the 41.
Yeah, now Vincennes is getting into a little bit of a rhythm here. So the second down and short, I would expect them to at least see what McCormick can come up with on this particular play. But yeah, again, giving up that scramble for 10 yards when they just had him completely stopped.
Out of the gun on second down. The handoff goes to, looks like McCrary on the, excuse me, McCormick on the play. Max McCormick. That'll be enough for a first down. Jaden Peak makes the tackle on the play. First and 10, Lincoln at the Jasper 36. Clock running with 5:45 to go in the second quarter of play. Jasper leads at 14-0.
Yeah, Vincennes' initial drive stalled right around this particular spot, so Jasper just really needs to dig their heels into the turf here and get some stops here. So, but actually Vincennes calls the timeout.
So timeout is called by the Alice's. Lincoln calls timeout with 5:29 to go in the second quarter of play. Jasper leads at 14-0. Back after this on 18 WJTS.
Meringer's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is committed to adding value to its customers and community by providing quality service for all mechanical applications. Meringer's has been around for many years, and while adapting to the changing times, one thing has not changed: the quality of customer service and care you receive. When you need repair work done, you want it done right. You want Meringer's. Meringer's is happy to help with residential and commercial plumbing, HVAC, metal fabrication, and fire protection needs. 812-482-4425.
Back once again at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium at Joe Roller Field. After Vincennes Lincoln timeout, the Alice's have first and 10 at the Jasper 36.
Very important drive for Vincennes right here. They got to get some points on the board here, make it 14-7 or so. But yeah, but the Wildcat defense just really has to keep their eyes open on what they're going to play here.
So Collins out of the gun. Again, first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come out of a timeout and they don't even have all their players on.
Finally, number 18, Brady Kerwer, had to quickly get in at a slot position. Collins' pass is complete to number 12, Luke Lindsay, his main target, and he's going to be wrestled out of bounds at about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, again, high school's different than what you see in the NFL or in the college. That would more or less probably be an illegal substitution, rushing him out there before you came through, because you came out of the huddle without 10 players. So
on the carry, number 17 into the end zone. How he made it there, I'm not sure. He made his way somehow through the line on a 26-yard run by number 17, Brayton McCrary. So B.B. McCrary on this run for 26 yards out, and the Alice's will hit the scoreboard. It's 14-6.
Yeah, I tell you what, the problem with the defense there is just poor tackling. Again, on the scramble on the third down, where the quarterback was able to get through and get that first down to keep that drive alive, and then just allow him to just plow right through there and bounce off Wildcat defenders. We've got to tackle better.
All right, let's see what they're going to line up here and go. They're going to go for two. And the handoff goes, and it's not going to be enough there, obviously, as the Cooper Collins kept the football, and not exactly sure if that was something they're just trying to throw Jasper off guard on or whatever, but Alice's two-point conversion comes up short. It's Jasper 14, Vincennes Lincoln 6, 5:15 to go in the second quarter of play. We'll be back after this. roll letter field. It's 14-6 as the Lake Analysts have just scored, but they came up short on a 2-point conversion. Moises Mariquin will come on and kick off to Jasper. First kickoff for the Lincoln Alices. He's a left-footed kicker. Ground ball kick is going to be picked up by number 21. Was that Luca Meyer?
31.
Or 31, excuse me. Number 31 for the Cats, Clayton Ramos, so as normal. So Ramos and Ernie were back deep for the Cats. It was Ramos who returned it to the 27-yard line. So that's where the Cats will start a new drive, 1st and 10. They have the football, Craig, leading 14-6 with 5:09 to go in the half.
Well, I think we answered the question of why they went for 2. Because
exactly.
Not very much of a toe for the kicker there. So, yeah, Jasper with decent field position here at the 27. See what they can do.
Holzman on the carry. He's going to drag a man a couple of yards before he's finally brought down by number 62, 62 Thomas Harmon III. That'll be a pickup of 5. 2nd down and 5 at the 32.
Yeah, plenty of time on the clock for the Wildcats to, with 4:41 here. So, again, I think they'll stay with their standard offense instead of trying to throw it downfield.
And that being with Holzman in the backfield. Lukemeyer and Levin in there with them, too, on left and right. And the handoff goes to
Holzman.
AJ.
And nice little 7-yard trot there. So
first down yardage to the 37. So 1st and 10 Cats at the 38. Actually, they're going to say 38-yard line, my bad. So,
yeah, I think just right now, no need for the Wildcats to get fancy. Just continue what you're doing. Everything that's been successful in this football game so far is moving the football down with the run game.
Clock continues to run. Under 4 minutes to go now. AJ across the 40, about the 41.
Yeah, Holzman took a little punishment that time. So not much of a hole opened up there, but yeah, Vincennes got extremely aggressive trying to slow him up. So
number 56, junior Gabriel Veek was the one who laid down that punishment, as you mentioned. And but it'll be a pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 at the 42.
Yeah, actually Holzman went out after that play here. So is that Levin in the backfield, or is that Ernie? Nope, Ernie actually came in motion.
So Levin, it's Jack.
There we go.
Levin across the 50 and into Alice territory, about the 46.
All right, so a nice pickup of about 12 on that play. And, that's the thing. I feel like, obviously Holzman's doing an outstanding job, and he is really a true fullback, and that's more or less what that position is, as opposed to being more of a tailback position. But when you put Levin in there, it kind of changes things a little bit. So it allows you to maybe get a little more aggressive going to the outside. So it was an outstanding run by number 7.
So Levin again gets the carry. Jack across the 45 to about the 41 for a pickup. About, let's see what I'm going to call about 4.
Oh boy, but he's down. Levin.
Now he's down on his back, as we see there. So Levin shake it up on that play, and we'll see how this unfolds here with Levin down and the injury timeout with 2:42 to go in the 2nd quarter. Jasper leads at 14-6. We have an injury timeout, and we'll be back after this.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a good time gold Saturday morning.
Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Well, back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, Jack Levin is being helped off the field by trainer and coach Tony Lewis after suffering an injury. after A.J. Holzman, who's now back in the ball game, got banged up a little bit, and Levin came in to give him a little bit of a break. Now, unfortunately, Levin has gone down with looks like perhaps a significant injury, but we'll wait and see.
Well, and the thing is, that just really thins the Wildcat backfield because, again, A.J. Holzman, is your primary running back, but, we were starting to see some good things from Max Werner in that Castle game before he went down. Now, all of a sudden, you got Levin, and so it really kind of limits what you have in the backfield.
So the injury bug is starting to bite the Cats at the least opportune time as the handoff goes to Holzman, and A.J.'s going to be met right away by number 15 for the Alice's, Moises Mariquin.
Yeah, Mariquin, a lot better defender than a kicker, so he made an outstanding stick right there. So Vincennes is starting to kind of read things a little bit better as far as what the Wildcat running game is throwing at him. So, a third down and 5 that maybe a drive or two was a pretty easy play for the Cats. It's getting a little bit tougher now.
So 3rd down and 4 at the 40-yard line. Ernie on the carry. Ernie breaks a couple of tackles, and Caden is able to take it to about the 27-yard line before he is brought down. So nice run for the Wildcats there to get a big 3rd down pickup. And do we have a penalty down?
I don't see a flag, but there's a discussion here. So obviously I think they're going to bring it back the way the Wildcats are kind of setting up here. Because it was about a 14-yard gain on the play, but yeah.
So
yeah, it's going to be
motion, I guess, or what? Either way, it's going to be going against Jasper, so that'll
illegal shift or something.
That'll take it back. Let's see exactly where they spun it, where they walk at. So, will they put it down at the 45-yard line? Yes, they will. And now it's 3rd down and 9. So a nice run by Ernie is negated, and that gave Cats a lot of breathing room on a big 3rd down play. So 3rd down is now repeated, now 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, and now you got the clock running with 1:29, so Cats are going to have to be picking things up if you get the 1st down on this play.
Butel downfield. Pass is tipped by number 17 for the Alice as B.B. McCrary on a pass that was intended for Lukemeyer. So Nate Lukemeyer, the intended receiver, the pass is tipped. 4th down now coming up for the Cats. It stops the clock with 1:17 to go, though.
Yeah, the Cats have really got to punt in this situation because, again, you're 4th and long. The passing game is just not our strength. And, you just really got to shift the field here with 1:17 because if you go for it at this particular point, especially with the pass play, and it doesn't go anywhere, that just gives great field position for Vincennes. So this is a good call to punt this away.
So the Cats will punt it away, and Owen Rice is on to punt for the Wildcats. Rice's punt is a high punt, and it will roll into the end zone for a touchback. As number 12 for Lincoln, Luke Lindsay was the lone man back. He just let it go and let it roll in, and now Vincennes will have it with, 1:09 to go in the half at the 20.
Yeah, Vincennes got 2 timeouts. We'll see how aggressive they want to be. I think maybe the first play or two we'll see what happens, but it's just kind of a situation here where, a lot of real estate in front of them. So, I'm just going to be curious to see if they try to go long on a play like, this kind of start things off here.
So 1st and 10, Lincoln, again with 1:09 to go in the half. They have it at the 20-yard line after the punt rolls into the end zone, and Cooper out of the gun. Lindsay in motion. Handoff goes to Cormick on the carry. Mack will take it for about 4 yards on the play to the 24, and Alice's looks like they're just going to run down the clock most likely here.
Yeah, they didn't stop the clock or anything here, but I'm kind of surprised because they are going to be kicking off to the second half, so Jasper's going to get the football.
They have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, and with the timeouts and again the way their passing game works, I'm surprised they didn't go for a little bit more on that play.
Collins again, actually fakes the handoff, and he will look to throw. He gets flushed out. Dumps a pass. It is complete to number 4, Brody Phillips. That'll be enough for a first down, but let's see, 23 seconds to go now on the clock.
Yeah, it was a nice pass play actually there because he looked like he was just going to scramble and try to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but kept his eyes downfield and found a man wide open 10 yards down there, so a good play.
So again, with 23 seconds to go, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They will spread it out a little bit here now, Craig, with 3 guys on this near side. And, well, of course, again, looks like Collins out of the gun. He looks, he gets pressure. He will get away from another tackle, and he will finally be brought down, and that most likely will bring us to the end of the first half with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, if they wanted to try to get something else out of that, I mean, he's got to throw that football away to just stop the clock. But, yeah, they're just pretty well – nothing happened there, so let's just get to halftime.
So it is at halftime with the score Jasper 14, Vincennes Lincoln 6. We'll be back to talk a little bit about this first half of play, talk a little bit about our 2024 seniors, and bring you to the second half of play right after this on 18 WJTS.
Just Whimsy on the Square in Jasper is your exclusive ladies' boutique, carrying a variety of incomparable top designers. You can select apparel from their large variety of elaborate accessories. Stop in for unique gifts like art from local artists and home decor. Think local, buy local. Just Whimsy on the Square in Jasper.
Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, as we're about to bring you the second half of play of tonight's football game, the regular season finale between the Jasper Wildcats and the Lincoln Analyst. Cats leading 14-6 at halftime. As I said, the regular season finale, and of course, as always, is senior night. And tonight we're going to take a quick look here before we bring you the second half, and mention I believe the 14 seniors we have on this 2024 Wildcat Ball Club, including number 0, Caden Ernie, the son of Mark and Brittany Ernie. Marvin Mejia, number 6, the son of Jose Santos and Guerrero Alvarez Mejia. AJ Holzman, number 8, the son of Kevin and Stacy Holzman. Number 11, Landon Allbrand, the son of Brad Allbrand and Julie Allbrand. Max Werner, number 14, the son of Matt and Ashley Werner. Number 15, Thomas Sager, the son of Andy and Audrey Sager. Cade Hildenbrand, number 17, the son of Vince and Elisa Hildenbrand. And, of course, number 18, Luke Heichelbeck, the son of Kick and Kara Heichelbeck. And Colton Smith, the son of Brett and Ambria Smith, number 30, is, of course, the Wildcat kickoff man this year. Number 15, Evan Nordoff, the son of Rob and Jill Nordoff, Robbie Nordoff and Jill Nordoff. Tyson Rue, the son of Jeremy and Julie Rue. Number 74, Jesse Ubelor, the son of Brian and Amy Ubelor. Carson Moneyes, number 75, the son of Jeff Moneyes and Jennifer Moneyes. And number 99, Hunter Eckert, the son of Scott Eckert and Angela Weininger. And one senior manager, Taryn Truesdale, the daughter of Matt Truesdale and Julie Truesdale. So 14 senior players, a manager. And also introduced tonight were numerous members of the cheerleading squad, dance team, and, of course, the marching Wildcats, who just now at halftime put on a brilliant show that we were able to sit and watch here. So we'll take a look at the first half, Craig, kind of review things and see what we're going to expect in the second half.
Yeah, total offense, you actually had 147 yards from Vincennes, 143 for the Wildcats, but Vincennes is a little bit more of a mix, 63 yards on the ground, 86 in the air as their quarterback. Cooper Collins was 10 of 14 for 86 yards and did not throw a touchdown. The actual touchdown that they had was on the running play by Brayton McCreary. But anyway, actually A.J. Holzman, 15 carries for 111 yards and a score. Max Butel also with the score. But, the Wildcats 129 yards rushing and 14 yards passing.
Boys, this Mariquin's kickoff to the Wildcats is picked up by Caden Ernie. Caden spins and kicks it across the 30, about the 36, 37-yard line. We'll see where we put it down. But so the Cats in decent field position to start things off. Of course, we'll have the football to start the second half, Craig. So big position. big possession for the Cats, obviously, early on to kind of set the tone for the second half.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt that it's important for the Wildcats to be able to get something on this particular drive, if they want to take control of this football game. Otherwise, you're just getting right back to Vincennes in a 14-6 game like this. So, yeah, Jasper's offense just has to really march down the field, and that's a good start there by Holzman.
AJ will take it off right side to about the 45 off right tackle. So, and he will gingerly getting up, as we said, and he will come off, and he will be replaced in tailback spot, looks like, by Caden Ramos.
Well, and that's the thing. Again, we're very thin there. With Werner already gone, Levin's pretty well done for the night. Don't know how serious that injury is. He's actually got his helmet off, and he's got a little brace on, it looks like, down on the sideline there, so we can't lose Holzman.
Ramos will get the carry, and he will take it to about the 48-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down. Ramos, a sophomore at 5'4". So he will take it, as I said, to the 48-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it's good for Ramos to get out there and kind of get his feet wet. Again, 5'4", 145 pounds, so he's very much smaller in stature and everything, but sometimes that's really good for a running back.
Ramos again, this time off left tackle across the 50 and into Alice territory. It's about the 48.
Yeah, took a little punishment right there going to the left side, but getting those tough yards, so a nice 4-yard pickup for number 31.
With the 4-yard pickup, they'll bring up second down and 6 at the 48-yard line. Just underway here in the third quarter here on 18 WJTS. Carey Schneider, Craig Schneider, Jeremy Marcos. Final regular season game of the 2024 season. Cats will open up sectional play next Friday at Evansville-Harrison. Butel on the carry this time, and Max will have a first down, it looks like, as he takes it to the 41.
Yeah, another good decision on his part because, again, just kind of going straight up the middle. Everything was plugged up, so he was able to keep the football and come up with a big run there for the first down to keep things moving.
So first and 10. First and 10 for the Cats at the 41. Ramos again in the backfield as we have also Ernie and Lukemeyer back there, and the handoff goes to Ramos. So Ramos pounds his way and still on his feet, and he's not taking any prisoners, it looks like, as he is able to push it all the way to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, a little help from my friends right there with the offensive line just kind of pushing him forward because they didn't blow the whistle. So they don't blow that whistle, you got to keep plowing forward. And I really like that they allow that in today's football game to allow the offensive lineman to assist the running back.
So pick up a 4 on the play, second down and 6. Well, it's second down 5 we'll actually call it. So 5-yard pickup at the 36. Ernie on the carry. Caden drags a man to about the 26-yard line. And that was number 2 for the Alice's Rye Cat. Will make the stop on the play at the 24-yard line. First down yardage to the 24-yard line. First and 10 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Ernie thought he was going to be able to get away on that one, so it was kind of a game-saving tackle, or at least a touchdown-saving tackle right there. So counterplay worked right there and almost went for a touchdown.
And Butel will keep it. Max to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone for a 24-yard touchdown score with 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Well, the Wildcats were without A.J. Holzman for most of that drive, and actually Holzman's coming out for the extra points, so it looks like he's going to be okay to continue on in this football game. But I think what it did, it allowed Butel to kind of, change direction of where we're going with the offense, because he had a couple really nice runs there, and then, of course, the counterplay ran well. But, I think a lot of times whenever number 8's out there, we rely on him so much that, maybe Butel doesn't get as aggressive at what he wants to do with his running plays as the extra points through. But, I just think that was an outstanding drive here for the Wildcats and really showed some versatility.
The extra point kick, as Craig said, hits the uprights, or splits the uprights, and score is Jasper 21, Vincennes Lincoln 6 with 8:30 to go in the third quarter of play. We'll be back after this. Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, where the Wildcats have taken a 26-21 let me start over. Screw it. Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, where the Wildcats have taken a 21-6 lead, 8.5 minutes to go. And Colton Smith, busy man tonight with kickoffs, comes forward. He will take a line drive kick. That'll be picked up, looks like, by McCrary. McCrary tries this side. Eludes a couple of tacklers. Still going. And he is finally brought down by a number of Wildcat tacklers at about the 20. So we actually get about to the 20-yard line where you'd only start anyway. So the Alices will set up shop at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. They trail it 21-6.
Yeah, we'll see if Vincennes can answer the Wildcats score. Now, again, I thought they should have been a little bit more aggressive towards the end of the first half because, again, Jasper with the football to start things off and really just kind of changes momentum of this football game.
So Cooper Collins drops back on 1st down. Looks, rolls out. Throws a pass to a man on the sideline, incomplete, so that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, he made a good decision there. He was able to scramble away, so he's got that escapability, obviously. We've seen it earlier in the football game, but, made a good decision, just kind of throw that ball away because he was really going to be for a huge loss if he tried to carry that out a little bit further.
So 2nd down and 10 at the 20.
And that's one thing a lot of times, especially high school quarterbacks, inexperienced high school quarterbacks, because, again, he's just a sophomore. But, too many times they try to just do a little too much and forget that, you've got 3 other plays that you could run out there. So
Mac McCormick on the carry and trying to get that tackle. Looks like number 26 on the tackle for the Cats will be Jalen Manners. Manners, a sophomore at 6'3", nice-sized kid. They'll pick up about 4, it looks like. 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that it's fall break because there are like 0 students over in the end zone.
Exactly.
It's just totally taken away from the, kind of excitement of the game. But
all right, so trying to wake things up around here. There's a pass, is short, incomplete. They'll bring up 4th down now. So the Wildcats will force the Alices to punt, as the pass by Cooper is short, as we said.
Yeah, it's a big 3 and out for the defense because, again, the offense has already got a score on the board here in the second half. You're going to get really good field position with, them punting from the 23-yard line. So I think we'll be in good shape here to get the football for another drive.
Ernie's setting up inside the 45, and he'll take that punt and put a knee down at the Jasper. Sorry, Vincennes, Vincennes 48-yard line. So Jasper with a nice field position on this as they start this next drive. And back out in the tailback spot, it looks like it's going to be Caden Ramos. And so as you mentioned, Holzman did go out for to do the holding on that extra point kick earlier, but he is still looks like he's going to sit out this drive as well.
I think they're going to try to see if they can just ride with Ramos, just not to take a chance on Holzman because you got to save him for the postseason. So I would be surprised if Jasper gets a good drive and a score on this possession. I would not expect to see Holzman anymore, and that's a good run there by Ramos.
Ramos, let's see, we'll take it to the 41, so that'll be a pickup of about 6 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 4. So 2nd down at the 41-yard line. Butel will keep it. Actually throws the option to Ernie. Caden will be out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a picture-perfect play right there for the Wildcats, running the option there. So he was able to pitch it out to Ernie and pick up about 14 on the play.
And that will be to the 28-yard line. Out of bounds play, stops the clock with 6:35 to go in the third quarter. Jasper leads it 21-6, but they have the ball at the 28-yard line of the Alices. There's Ramos on the carry. And he will take it to about the 24. They're going to put it down, it looks like, where the spot's going to be. So Caden Ramos on the carry again, as we said. 2nd down and 6 will come up from the 24.
Yeah, you can see right there Ramos is basically told, don't try to do too much, just run through the hole, run the play there. And one thing he did an outstanding job is protecting that football. He had both hands wrapped around it. So, you don't have Holzman out there, but you can still get a little bit more diverse with your offense. And we're seeing that tonight with Ernie and also Butel getting involved with the offense.
Ramos to about the 20 for a pickup of 4.
Same thing right there. Just give it to Ramos. Pick up your 3 or 4 yards, so it's going to set up a 3rd and short.
Clock will continue to run as a nice time-consuming drive. Is what you'd like to see just as much as anything.
Oh, yeah.
And in a night like this, so on 3rd down and 2 at the 20. There's Ramos, and he is smacked right as he took that handoff by number 32 for the Alice's, Blake Green. Wow, what a hit by Green.
Well, Green saw it the whole way, and nobody stopped him. So, again, the defense is always going to be aggressive. So if you don't get any blocking, that's what you're going to see. And so, Ramos took the hit on that.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 5. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. So Cats on 4th down. Big 4th down conversion coming up here. They like to sustain this drive. And Butel will keep it. Butel will take it across the 20.
That final reach, I think, got it.
And they might just have done so, as you said. That final reach, he just got his arm out, extended out to the about to 17, and it will be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, that was a good job there because, again, the other thing, too, is that the quarterback in that situation, he knew where the spot was, basically the line to gain that he had to get to. So a nice job by Max. Again, he was stopped, and for him to just get that extra little stretch, he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
So it'll be at the 18-yard line, 1st down and 10. Ramos, and he is going to be arm tackled right here by number 24 for the Alice's, Colton Duke. Junior comes in on the play and picks up maybe about 2, maybe 3, do you think? He actually to the 15-yard line, so it will be a 3-yard pickup, bring up 2nd down and 7.
I think it's very important for the Wildcats to get a score on this drive, whether it's a field goal or also a touchdown, because, again, it's just going to extend that and now make it a 3-score game and allows your defense to get a little more aggressive when Vincennes gets back on the field.
Ernie on the carry, and he is going to be wrapped up by number 24 again on the play, Colton Duke. So Duke making a tackle on the last 2 plays for the Alice defense. And that will bring up 3rd down and 5 at the 13. Clock continues to run. 3:20 to go in the third.
Yeah, if I'm Jasper and you don't get it here, I really think you need to kick the field goal. Because a 2-score game versus a 3-score game, that's a world of difference there.
And Ramos.
No, quarterback kept it.
Actually, I'm sorry, you're right. Butel on the carry. And Max looks like it might pick up 1, perhaps, on that play. Then they're going to move the marker back. I was watching the marker on the far side, moved even further back. Yeah, so I'm just basically no gain. And on the kick, it looks like will be the Wildcats' number 6, Marvin Mejia, and they're gonna put it down at the 20-yard line. So a 30-yard field goal attempt coming up here for Mejia.
Yeah, he's got to kick it from the right hash, but again, a very makeable field goal for him.
This kick is up, and it is good.
Perfect.
Nice kick by Marvin Mejia makes the score. Jasper 24, Vincennes Lincoln 6. 2:15 to go in the third. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Come to the Carpet Warehouse. Quality you can stand on.
You know they sell and install carpet, but Carpet Warehouse also specializes in hard surface floors as well. Vinyl, hardwood, laminate, and tile. Come see the many different options and get a free in-home estimate today at Carpet Warehouse, 650 Woodlawn Drive in Jasper.
Come to the Carpet Warehouse. Quality you can stand on.
Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, where the Wildcats, on a 30-yard field goal by Marvin Mejia, have extended their lead out to 24-6 with 2:15 to go, and Colton Smith on once again for a kickoff to Vincennes Lincoln with 2 men back deep. So big 3-score for the Cats makes it 24-6. And that kick will be taken at about the 3-yard line by number 17 for the Houses, B.B. McCrary. And then on the tackle for the Cats is number 24, Ethan Young.
Well, the big thing for the Wildcat defense here is that with the lead that you have right now, I think that it allows the defense to get a little more aggressive against this offense. So, I would just really be attacking the quarterback. They're gonna be throwing. I mean, if they're running the football, it's going to be tough, I think, for them to get back into this football game. So they're going to be heaving it around here. But I think that the Wildcat pass rush has really got to get after him. So look for Albrand and some of the others to get real aggressive on this drive.
Fakes the handoff, keeps the football as number 6 quarterback Cooper Collins, and he will be brought down by Elliott Smith, who makes the tackle on the play for the Cats. Not before he picks up about 3 on the play, perhaps. It will be 3-yard pickup, 2nd down and 7 at the 28.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of a play to keep the Wildcat defense keep the defense honest is what I was trying to say there. But anyway, I'm going to be looking for them to throw the football on this drive or on this particular play.
Out of the gun again is Cooper Collins, as he has been all night. And he will throw a passer on the near side to Gavin Kelso. The pass was intended to Kelso, but I guess was incomplete.
Yeah, that play wasn't going to go anywhere, so actually it's probably a good thing he dropped that because, for one thing, it just stops the clock. And when you're down 3 scores, you need every single second on that clock, because right now with 1:25 to go, the Cats chewed up a good chunk of it on that drive.
That stops the clock with 1:25 to go. 3rd down and 7 from the 28. Pass on the near side is complete to number 12, Luke Lindsay. Defending on the play for the Cats was Jaden Peak. And he will likely have a first down out of this, and he will as he got it to the 35-yard line. So, first down for the Alices at the 30. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Alices. Collins. Pass complete to Lindsay. Lindsay tries to dance around, but then is going to be brought down by, once again, number 26 on the play for the Cats, Drake Hagan. That's going to pick up, looks like we're going to see a pickup of 5, second down and 5 at the 40.
Yeah, actually not bad coverage, even though he completed the pass right there. You just can't let them get big plays. So as long as you keep it, 5-6 yards or so, just don't let them get the big play and get back in this football game.
Collins will hand it off to number 17 for the Alexes. Of course, that's B.B. McCrary. And McCrary is going to be brought down at about the 37. 38, actually.
Well, he caught the Wildcat defense napping on that play because, again, just a run straight up the middle should not be allowed. And basically, he took that for 22 yards, and that really changes things as far as what Vincennes is doing. It's going to run out the clock here, but still, the defense has Vincennes on their heels there, and we just can't allow those big plays, but we got a quarter to go, and they got 3 scores to catch up to.
So after Alice's pick up new life, that brings us to the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Jasper 24, Vincennes Lincoln 6. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this.
Countdown 3, 2, 1.
Alumni Stadium for the fourth period of play. Jasper leads it 24-6. And the Alices will have first and 10 at the 38. So Lincoln with the big play right before the end of the third quarter. Gives them a little bit of breathing room as they are now in Jasper territory. Collins back to throw. He'll look, stay with it, and all the receivers apparently covered downfield, Craig, as Collins is forced to run it out of bounds and pick up maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, I wonder if we just dropped an extra player back in coverage there because, it wasn't necessarily a sack, but if if it were a loss on that play, it'd be a coverage sack. But he had all day to throw, but nobody to go to, so good coverage downfield.
So second down and 8 at the 36. Collins again now with handoff goes to 33. Of course, that's Mac McCormick. And McCormick will take it to about the 32, maybe about the 31-yard line. That'll bring up third down now for the Alices.
Yeah, surprisingly, Vincennes is having a little more success on the ground than they are throwing the football. That's why they're in the position they are right now. So I would be surprised if they don't run a play here on 3rd and short.
So third down and 3 at the 31. And we have a whistle and a timeout, Lincoln. So Vincennes Lincoln will call timeout with 11-12 to go in the ball game. Wildcats lead it 24-6. Back after this.
This is Tony Ubelard, Ubelard Toyota in Jasper. Truck lovers know the Toyota Tundra for its legendary strength and reliability. The new Tundras are long on comfort, technology, and safety too. Right now we've got plenty of new Tundras in stock with options for every purpose and budget. Loaded with features to help you get things done. We have flexible financing and lease options as well. Find your new Tundra today at Ubelard Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for hardworking trucks since 1929.
Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, 24-6 is our score after a Lincoln timeout. It's third down and 3 for the Alices at the 31. Handoff to McCrary. BB is close to the first down, and he will have the most likely. Well, actually, see where they put the marker. Yes, it will be first down yardage for the Alices. At the 20, About the 28, maybe? Out of the gun once again with McCrary. Collins throws a pass on the near side to number 12, Lindsey. Lindsey spins off a man. Looks like he's going to be finally brought down by number 26, Drake Hagan.
Yeah, it was a huge play right there. All pretty well created by number 12 because he looked like he was going to be stopped right away and then makes a little spin move, another spin move in the middle of the field, and he pretty well created that big play for him.
And it brings up another results in another first down. 1st and 10 at the 12. 10.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Pass is complete to number 44 for the Alice's. No man on the roster with the 44 on there. They said 54 actually was. Anyway, Lindauer perhaps is what it says on the depth chart.
Yeah, they actually, I think he was lined up in the tight end spot.
I saw him earlier.
Back out there.
Yeah, I saw him go earlier going into motion. And I looked down and I was. Handoff goes to 33, Mac McCormick. And he will take it to, it looks like about the 6. Landon Albran, one of the tackles for the Cats. 3rd down, let's see, 3rd and 4 at the 6. Lincoln looking for their second score of the night. On the carry and into the end zone is quarterback Cooper Collins for a 6-yard touchdown score. And that'll make the score 24-12 for the Wildcats. So Alice's score on Cooper's run from 6 yards out.
Yeah, perfect execution on that particular play. He basically had nothing but blockers in front of him, just followed him all the way into the end zone. So really good play call there by Vincennes, and they executed it perfectly.
And they will go for a 2-point conversion. Cooper will will keep the football. Same play that they scored the touchdown on. You're right. And a 2-point conversion results in a 24-14 score with 9:09 to go in the 4th quarter. Jasper leads it by 10, and we'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music!
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Well, the Alices are set to kick off to the Wildcats after they scored their second touchdown of the night, and with a 2-point conversion run by Collins on the touchdown run and the 2-point conversion run. Now trail it by 10, 24-14, and Craig, we're talking about during the break here. Cats looks like they're expecting the onside kick from Lincoln.
Yeah, they definitely have their hands team out there, but boy, there's just still a lot of open space in the back. So yeah, there we go. Okay,
Ernie's
good job by Ernie to get back there and field that football.
He took it at the 15. He spins off a man. He gets away, eludes a tackle. Caden across the 35 to about the. They're going to calm him down at about, looks like over there on the far side at the 37.
It's actually kind of a shocker because, again, Jasper didn't have anybody back to block for him, so he just pretty well created that all on his own. So an outstanding job by Caden, and gives Wildcats really good field position here.
All right, so Jasper will have the football at the 37-yard line with under 9 minutes to go. So it'll be a 1st and 10 start for the Cats.
Yeah, just very important for the Wildcats to move the chains, run some clock off here, and if you can put the cherry on top with the touchdown and put this game away, but it's very important to use as much clock as you can.
Ramos on the run. It looks like he'll be the man for the rest of the night for the Cats in the tailback spot, as we kind of alluded to earlier. And a nice run by number 31, Caden Ramos. Sophomore takes it to the 42-yard line. That'll bring up second down on 5.
Yeah, Holzman's pretty well done for the night as far as running the football. He'll still be out there on special teams. He was actually out there on the, for the hands team. He's over here working with the kicker right now on holding for the field goal. So I think that Jasper's definitely going to try to get some more points on the board if we get in scoring position.
Yep. Handoff goes to Ramos. He's got first down and more into Alice territory. About the 40, looks like about the 44.
Yeah, Ramos is just doing his job. He's doing an outstanding job, actually, because, again, nice hold that he was able to run right through there, but he protects that football. He's got 2 hands on it at all times, and so he's just doing a great job filling in for Holzman right now.
So, 1st and 10 for the Cats. On the, looks like I said, the 41-yard line is where the football is going to be spotted. 7:42 to go in the 4th period.
Yeah, he's going to milk that clock as far down as he can right now with 4 seconds on the play clock.
Ramos. Vamos to the 41. We'll put down with 42, actually. So that'll be a pickup of 2. Second down and 8.
Yeah, the Alices just have 2 timeouts. They did spend one earlier. So, if Jasper can just keep moving the sticks, this game should pretty well be sealed away if we get inside about 5 or 4 minutes.
Second down and 8. 42.
Down to 5. Look at that run.
Nice.
Ramos is really getting confident out there.
Nice run by Ramos to the, looks like right to the 35-yard line was exactly where he needed to go, and it's, they're going to call him just short, so 3rd and about a half a yard. So 3rd down and 1 at the 35. See where probably stick it up the middle, maybe perhaps with Max, or just give it to the man right now. Ernie and Lukemeyer on left and right, and there
Look at that.
Ramos, big hole. Ramos cuts it
What a
inside,
cut.
down to the 5.
Outstanding run right there by number 31. And like I said, he's just getting more and more confident the further we go into this football game. And, boy, that run right there is pretty well going to seal this football win for the Wildcats tonight.
And if you say about confidence, it just gives you experience, too. I mean, he's going to give him the varsity experience he's going to need. You're looking at the future right there pretty much. And he will take it down to the 5, so it'll be 1st and go for the Cats. So the sophomore has led the Cats here in the last quarter and a half or so of this second half. Ramos spins and takes it inside the 5 to about the 4.
Yeah, they were trying to make sure that Ramos got the opportunity, at least on that particular play, to get the score, because, again, he's been carrying us on this entire drive. Those 5 runs that the Wildcats have had have all been by number 31, setting them up nicely inside the 5 right now.
We'll be under the 5-minute mark before they get this next play off. 2nd and goal at the 4. Butel. Ramos. Nice move into the end zone for a 4-yard touchdown run. So sophomore Caden Ramos comes through with the score to cap things off, and a nice drive for the Wildcats, Craig. Big drive for the Cats.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 run plays, all brought to you by number 31, the sophomore. 5'4", 145-pound Caden Ramos.
And he is getting congratulatory slaps on the helmet by his teammates on the sideline as Marvin Mejia once again is on for an extra point kick. This kick is up, and this kick is good. So Mejia's kick makes it Jasper 31, Vincennes Lincoln 14, 31-14. Cats lead it, 4:47 to go in this ball game. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at DuBois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. DuBois County Tire.
Score by Caden Ramos. The sophomore puts the Cats in the driver's seat, Craig, with 4:47 to go, leading 31-14.
Yeah, he came of age on that drive. All 7 plays, all running plays, so he gained 63 yards there, and I was kind of, just with my notes here, adding up some of his other runs and all that. So he's coming close to 100 yards in the game, so an outstanding job filling in just for, here at the second half.
Well, I was going to say he's been a shot in the arm for a team that's starting to see a little bit of an injury bug here at the end of the regular season when you least need it, or ever need it. But like I said, been a spark plug for this Cats offense here in the second half as Smith's kick will be taken at the 3 by number 17, B.B. McCrary, and he is going to be wrapped up on the play by number 12, Dylan Robling.
Yeah, it's good to see the special teams fired up in that situation because you don't want to give away an easy score with a kickoff return. So outstanding coverage there, and for the most part, they've done a great job all night keeping Vincennes and their weapons from doing anything on those kickoffs. So special teams has been outstanding tonight.
Alice has managed to only get the football back up to the 19-yard line, so a 16-yard return by McCrary. Collins out of the gun. Pass is caught on the near side here by number 12 for Vincennes Lincoln, Luke Lindsay.
Yeah, they want to get a throw to the sidelines there to stop the clock, to see if they can maybe get something out of that. But, it's do or die situation for Vincennes. It's going to be really difficult, though, with 4.5 minutes to go to make up for this big deficit that they're facing.
That was a 6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4 at the 25.
But from the Wildcats standpoint, you want to stay sharp. You want to.
Collins. Pass on the far sideline is complete to number 18, Brady Kerwer, and Kerwer stayed in bounds, they say, and the clock will continue to run with 4:20 to go.
Thought he got the first down, but apparently he's just short.
He looks like he's just short here. And they are at the 28-yard line, so 3rd down and 1, nearing the 4-minute mark in this 4th quarter. Collins tries this side to, it looks like, was that McCormick on the reception? It was number 33, Mac McCormick. So McCormick, how many different receivers have Alice has had tonight?
Yeah, they spread it out, but I think for the most part, though, Jasper's done a really good job at taking any home run balls away from them. So, we've given up 11, 12, 13 yards here and there, and so I think just for the most part, we've just not let Vincennes really get into their offense tonight. So the defense is doing a great job.
Pursuing Collins on that play, and he's going to be forced to throw it to the sideline. Bring up 2nd down and 10 now at 36 with 3:26 to go. 2nd down and 10 from the 36. So one last ditch effort here, pretty much for not here for Vincennes, but Collins.
There's a hold. My goodness.
Let it go, I guess.
Yeah, no, they threw the flag.
Oh, did they call it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Collins crosses the 50 to the 45 to about the 44, and it will be coming back, no doubt about it.
Yeah, it was almost like they were dancing out there. He just had a complete hug.
Shall we? Holding is the call against the Alice's. The other holding against Vincennes this evening. It's kind of also been a big-a-boo for them this evening.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure how many yards they've been penalized for, but nonetheless, there's a 10-yarder right there from the spot of the foul. They will take it back. It looks like, where is that, the 26?
Mm-hmm.
So, second down and very long at the 26-yard line, I guess.
Second and 20, it looks like.
On second down now from the 26, under 3 minutes to go. Collins fires a pass, nearly intercepted, I meant to say, by Caden Ernie. Ernie was there covering.
Yeah, Caden pretty well read that the entire way. He was keeping his eyes on the quarterback and had a pick go right through his hands there, so that would have definitely sealed the game, but I think this game's pretty well over with 2:50 to go, down 17.
Okay, 31-14 is the score with 2:50 to go. Third down and about 20 coming up here for Lincoln. So the Cats will wrap up, looks like, the 2024 regular season at 5-4. Lincoln will fall to 3-6. And a whistle and a timeout, Vincennes Lincoln. We look ahead next week with the sectional 24 coming up and 4A next week, Craig, as the Wildcats will be on the road to Evansville Harrison. While and also the other end of their bracket, it'll be Evansville Rights hosting Evansville Central. Meanwhile, Washington is at Boonville with Bossy wait in the wings to take on the winner of that ball game.
Yeah, I think the main thing with the Wildcats going into the sectional here, and you know, you're taking on Harrison. You're playing down there, and Harrison scored some points against us in the first game. 41-33 was the score. Now, I know that was week 2, but you know, that it's just one of those situations where, again, they're playing on their home field. They've got nothing to lose. They're 1-7 going into tonight's action. But so Jasper, from their standpoint, just needs to stay sharp. They need to play a solid football game there and just keep everything going, because you almost knocked off Castle a couple weeks ago. You took care of North on the road and getting a big win against a rival tonight. So you cannot have a letdown if you're going to try to be competitive in that sectional.
So the Cats looking to carry the momentum into the sectional play, as we mentioned. Begins next week at Harrison for the Wildcats. Here's a pass complete. Little dump pass, in fact, as number 17 for the Alice's is brought down by number 12 for the Cats, Dylan Robling. On the reception there was B.B. McCrary. And that will bring up fourth down now for Lincoln.
Yeah, they got a good chunk on that play. They picked up about 15 yards or so.
Definitely put them in a lot better position to pick up the first down here on, even though it's fourth down now and 4th and 5, but like I said, a much better position, so they obviously will go for it. Collins looking, firing, completing.
First down.
For first down to number 18, Brady Kerwer.
Yeah, we just have not really got pressure on the quarterback much tonight. So he's had so much time to throw, and that was just a perfect example right there, because what it allows is for the receivers, even if they're covered downfield, they can break off their pattern and come back to the football, and that's exactly what they did right there, because he had so much time to throw.
So first and 10 for Lincoln at the 47.
Good tackle there by Caden.
Caden takes down on an open field tackle of Luke Lindsay. And Lindsay's only going to pick up maybe 2 on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 at the 48, or 49, excuse me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you can take a player's legs out, I mean, they're going nowhere. But a lot of times, they're able to sidestep that. But I just thought it was really good technique there by Caden to get him low so he wasn't able to get through there. So there's a run play for about 7.
And that is B.B. McCrary on the carry. And Lincoln will call a timeout. So the Analysts call a timeout with 58 seconds to go. It is 31-14 Jasper. We'll take another quick break as we wrap this final game of the regular season up here at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium. We'll take a break and come back right after this on 18 WJTS. Back at Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium, 58 seconds to go. 31-14 is our score. As the Alice with the football, and a pass is complete to number 24 for the Alice's Colton Duke. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Another good job by the Wildcat defensive backs there as Lukemeyer came up and took his legs out and wasn't able to allow him to get that 1st down yardage. So, I mean, even if Vincennes gets a nice snag.
One-handed snag, you're right, to number 12. I mean, Luke Lindsay. Lindsay, of course, their main target. And that'll be enough for a 1st down for Lincoln, but there's 29 seconds to go. So 29 seconds to go. Let's see, we're at the 38-yard line. Collins fires,
it should be picked.
And a pat is around. Defending on the play for the Cats is number 3, Blake and Recker. The Recker almost came up with that football. I'm not going to say it was really a tip drill, but nonetheless, there was batted, and unfortunately for Recker, because I'm sure he'd love to get that interception, but was unable to haul it in.
Well, that was one of the few times he had an opportunity to kind of throw long there. Didn't get a very good release on it, so it was more or less a duck. So, if he gets that with a nice tight spiral, it might be a touchdown because he was just a step or 2 ahead of the defender, but the short pass allowed the Wildcats to knock it away.
13 seconds. Quick throw to a man on the open in the flat.
To score.
30 to the 25. Lukemeyer there on the tackle as a reception was made by McCrary. McCrary was able to take it to the 25-yard line and stops the clock with 3 seconds left. We'll try to get starts, and they get the play off. Final play of the game. Collins whizzes it. Caught is made, but for no avail. And that will bring us to the end of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score: Jasper defeats the Lincoln Alices 31-14. 31-14 is our score. And that will wrap up the 2024 regular season of play, Craig, as Wildcats complete the regular season at 5-4, and Lincoln falls to 3-6. So again, nice finish for the Cats tonight. As with the momentum that they need as they head into the tournament play next week.
Well, and I think this is an important football game for Jasper. Number one, it's a rivalry game. But the other thing is you just want to continue to stay sharp. They did some things offensively, face some adversity by, with some injuries with Levin. And then also, we thought Holzman might be going down, but I think he's perfectly okay. But then all of a sudden you find out, wow, we've got a young running back that can fill some shoes there. So Caden Ramos with an outstanding job in that second half. And I think offensively the Wildcats did about what they wanted to do. I mean, putting 31 points on the board. And then the defense, facing an aggressive offense with Vincennes. They do have a younger quarterback, but, he's got about 5 games under his belt so far. And I think that it was just a really good test for this defense, and they did an outstanding job holding them to only 14 points.
So Jasper, as we said, finishes out the regular season at 5-4. Vincennes Lincoln is at 3-6. Looking ahead to next week, once again, we'll just recap. The Wildcats will be on the road to Evansville to take on the Harrison Warriors, Craig, at Romaine Stadium. Excuse me, I always get Bunder and Romaine screwed up there, but Romaine Stadium on the east side. So, with the victory next week and a Wright's victory next week, obviously look ahead too much, but likely the Cats and the Panthers with a rematch this time at Jasper in a couple of weeks.
Well, the thing is, the opportunity's there. You got to do it 1 week at a time. So you got Harrison coming up. You got to get prepared to take on that particular football team. I would expect Wrights to easily kind of get past Central to get into that spot. We pretty well looking at the sectional as the season progressed that, Jasper, I feel can play with Wrights. Wrights has had some adversity over the last few weeks, and I'm not sure how they did tonight. But it's a team that the Wildcats can compete with, because I thought the first time we played them, it's a 28-14 game, but a couple turnovers. If the Cats don't have those, that changes things there. But the other thing is that if Jasper does win that football game, it would be here, right?
Right. If next week, if Jasper wins against Harrison and Wrights defeats Central, it will be the Wildcats and Panthers here.
But like I said, the opportunity's there, but you got to take it 1 week at a time, and the most important thing is right now for the Jasper Wildcats is that Evansville-Harrison team next week.
To Harrison, as you said, is they could put points on the board. Even though it was an earlier game, they did put 33 up against the Cats. Jasper won that game 41-33 back on August 30th, week 2. And so, of course, a lot of things have obviously happened in the last 7 weeks. Fortunately, or unfortunately for Jasper, they've seen their share of injuries and so forth, and hopefully we'll just see how things are with Jack Levin, who went down in this ball game.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that when you get to that football game, you just got to be really sharp, because on paper Jasper is the better football team over Evansville-Harrison. So you get down there and you basically get done what needs to be done. Hopefully you don't need all your studs to be able to pull that off, but again, just the main thing is that we come out of this football game as healthy as possible. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, Levin did not, he's walking right now. You can see him out on the football field, walking off the field. So hopefully it's not a serious injury. So, because again, he's very important to not only the offense but also in the defense. So we'll see how that goes.
Well, unfortunately, this is going to wrap up our coverage of Jasper High School football here in 2024 here on 18 WJTS, as we will not be bringing you the IHSAA playoffs for Jasper this year. So this will be our final broadcast of 2024. We wish the Wildcats all the success for the remainder of the way, and hopefully they can pull off a sectional championship and then some as the playoffs progress. But as we said, this will be the end of our time here this year on 2024. So we want to take a moment to thank everybody. We'll thank our viewers and listeners, our advertisers here on JTS. Of course, Craig, we obviously know. I want to thank you for joining us this year and giving me the help that I need, as always. No question about it. And, of course, Jeremy Marcos, the best in the business with the camera. I mean, he's solid as our cameraman, engineer extraordinaire, and so forth. I don't know where we'd be without Judd. I want to thank Kirk Gooksell with his help with getting us information and stats on the opponents coming up. Bill Potter, the general manager of DC Broadcasting, and so forth. So, again, we're just going to wrap it up from here. Final score, Jasper wins it over Vincennes Lincoln, 31-14. The Wildcats will take on, Evansville-Harrison next week at Romaine Stadium. That game will kick off next Friday night at 7:30. Meanwhile, Vincennes Lincoln will be at Princeton. So, again, For Craig Schneider, Jeremy Marcos, I'm Carey Schneider saying so long from Jerry Brewer Alumni Stadium and Joe Rollletter Field.
The preceding was a special presentation of 18 WJTS TV. High school football on WJTS is proudly brought to you by Jubilee Chevy and Jubilee Toyota, Liuna of the Indiana Laborers District Council, Just Whimsy, Meyer Truck Equipment, DuBois County Tire, Mann Enterprises, Carpet Warehouse, and Maringer's Plumbing, Heating and Air, and 18 WJTS, a DC broadcasting company.